You're probably wearing the wrong sneakers, and science is here to prove it. So let's go ahead and fix that rotation, and I'm gonna give you guys the essentials that every guy actually needs. First thing I did go ahead and write down that you do want to go ahead and mark as an essential is the all white leather sneaker. Now I gotta say, science shows us that clean lines and neutral tones increase visual harmony, and I can't lie, if you look what I'm wearing right now. White is a very poppy color. It looks very clean, and it looks overall very nice. Look, I got my muscles popping out. But I ain't gonna lie, all white leather sneakers work really well with nearly any outfit. You can pick you a pair of Air Force Ones. I'm not gonna lie, that is my go-to, and I vouch for them every single video. The Adidas Stan Smiths. You got Common Projects, which is like a sneaker that has basically no logo on it, which is kind of something I'm going to go into later in the video. So stay tapped in, because that is one you don't want to miss. But this is great with streetwear. You got the smart casual and even the tailored summer fits. So with that being said, it is essential to have this, especially during the summertime, because white reflects the heat. So you'll definitely be keeping cooler. The leather is going to mold to your foot over time, so that is for sure a great pro. And also, flat soles are optimal for short daily walking, which is why I went ahead and recommended those 3 different sneakers. And a little pro tip, you want to go ahead and look for the minimal stitching and a slim profile for that versatility. Now, number 2 is going to be that performance runner, which is going to give you that comfort and longevity. I feel like in 2024, even 2025, comfort has been emphasized like crazy, y'all. Like, you got the A6 popping up, you got New Balance. All of a sudden, like, people really didn't even care about New Balance no more, but like, people really care about New Balance comfort and things of that nature. So a couple of visuals I do want to give you guys, so you guys have a little bit inspo. You got the A6 Gel Kayano 14s, you got the Nike Vomero 5, you got the On Cloud 5, and I also do have a review on the On Cloud 6. So let me know. Go ahead and click that video up here. It should be an info card. And let me know how you guys feel about that. And let me know if it's going to be a good performance runner. But with that being said, this is probably going to be your most used sneaker. And this shouldn't be like destroying your knees for sure, which is why I said you want a nice comfort shoe that's going to provide that longevity. And I got to say, there have been studies to just go ahead and prove that neutral cushion running shoes reduce impact stress, especially for guys with flat feet or long commutes. So with that being said, these are built for support and breathability. They work great with athleisure, which is basically like the more athletic clothing, and even the cargo style outfits. So definitely go ahead and get a look out for these. And these also for sure provide that extra recovery period for your shoes after days in like the flat toed or like the flat like type of fashion sneakers. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. You got designer brands and just like those low profile sneakers that we wear for more of a look than more of that fashion. So number 3 is gonna be the all black beater sneaker. Now it gotta be all black because, for one, it's not gonna look as crazy for a beater sneaker, and also you just want to get this sneaker for like more of like a durability aspect, and I'm gonna go ahead and explain that a little later. But a couple of things, or a reason why you need this sneaker, is because this one is one that can take a hit, and you definitely don't want to go ahead and beat up your white sneakers or like your comfort sneakers at least as badly as these ones right here. And these are for like maybe some rainy days, you got some errands, you got rough night out, you know, you go party, and it's just like you don't want to get your sneakers too dirty. This is probably one you probably pop out with. But these all black beaters are very low maintenance, you guys. You can probably go ahead and clean them with like a washcloth and put like some water on it or something like that. But these are basically easy to hide scuffs, dirt, and wear. Now with that being said, in a minute I'm gonna go ahead and show you the one style of sneaker that's secretly the most recommended by therapists, you guys. So before we go ahead and get into that, we're gonna get into number 4, which is that neutral retro sneaker. We got Adidas Sambas, Cortezes, the 550s, just to name a few. But the retro styles definitely tap into that nostalgia aspect, and studies in consumer behavior show that nostalgia increases product satisfaction. So it's not just about the vibes, it's about the psychology. They're lightweight, easy to style, and things of that nature. Now, a little pro tip I'm gonna give you guys is choose classic colorways, because these ones like white, green, you got black, gum, and just cream and navy are definitely gonna be smooth to go with. I ain't gonna lie, you can go with other ones. I'm not saying these are the only ones you gotta go with, but this is just my own personal recommendations to y'all. So number 5, we got the elevated trainer, which is going to be like that sneaker that doesn't really like scream too much hype. This is going to be one that's going to be a pair that just whispers like a little bit of taste in that little sneaker wardrobe or collection. And this is going to be a great sneaker that kind of classifies as high status, but not even really trying to. It's kind of like having a sneaker that costs a lot of money, but it's like people don't really know about it. It's kind of low key, you know, logos and things like that. So yeah, this is exactly what that's for. But I got to tell you, coming up, there is a sleeper pair that every guy skips, so stay tuned for that one. But number 6, we got that breathable summer sneaker, y'all. Summer is basically around the corner, and if not now, like what is it? It is May 8th at the time of recording this video. I feel like May is kind of like that summertime. It's sunny outside. Like, I feel like it's basically summer, but summer can kill your feet. I gotta say, like, for many reasons, you're on your feet a lot. It is hot, so you definitely want to have something comfortable. Studies actually say that when your foot temperature is like a certain way, it actually affects your total body control. So that's why you need a ventilated and breathable sneaker for these type of environments. And I would say this is definitely not optional. I definitely would not skip on this essential. And you guys know, or you should know, that mesh uppers let heat escape. So you definitely want to look for the mesh uppers. And they're lightweight, which is better for the longer days, which I'm sure you're going to have in the summer. And they give you fewer blisters and less fatigue. So you want to definitely look for the mesh zones, as I was talking about. You want to look for those good foam midsoles with a good sack height and those anti-odor insoles for bonus points. Or you can go ahead and get the sneaker balls, which will go ahead and keep your sneakers fresh at all times. Now number 7, you've got the slip-on sneaker or mule. Now I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna add one in here because I was actually reacting to a past video about the 5 sneakers you need for the summer. And if it doesn't drop on this channel before this video drops, I want you to hit that subscribe button and notification bell, because I'm telling you that is one you want to see. They had a lot of great gems in there. But with that being said, you gotta have a pair of Birkenstocks. I feel like we gotta leave Crocs back in the day, because I feel like Crocs is kind of drawn out. Get you a pair of Birkenstocks, I'm telling you, you'll be all right. But these are just like an easy on pair, which is going to be good for recovery, travel days, or just like basically those easy days where you don't want to throw on something too crazy. But with that being said, these are going to be great for the airport fits. They're good for the post gym and casual hangs. And these are usually unstructured, you guys, which means they're great for that foot recovery, and they can be surprisingly stylish if you get a great pair. Now for the last bonus spot, I'm going to say is the orthotic soles. And now I hope I said that name right, but this is the insole, and yes, really, this is really nice. You got super feet, you got sole active, and I'll put a bunch of different visuals on the screen for you guys to go ahead and see. But I gotta say, it doesn't matter how great the sneaker is. If the support is off, I'm telling you, you'll feel it in a couple hours. I gotta say that. And actually, speaking of that, back a couple weeks ago, I was wearing my pair of Air Force Ones, and I thought they were a comfortable sneaker until I took them out for a long day out, and man, my feet were so tired. I was walking the whole day. It was like a sports event, and I had like a little outing to go at night, and man, I was so tired. My feet were hurting. But yeah, I don't want y'all to be in the same position. So I'm telling you guys, I'm giving y'all this game every single week. So if you like that type of content, go ahead and hit that subscribe notification bell and hit that like button so it can get reached to more people just like you. But yeah, this is the one sneaker essential most people ignore, but once you try them, I'm telling you guys, you won't go back. So if you're trying to build that sneaker rotation in 2025, don't just chase what is trending. Build smart. From the science-based comfort to timeless style, these sneaker essentials will get you right and make sure you're walking right, looking sharp, and investing in actually where it counts and not wasting no type of money. Now, if this helped you out, go ahead and hit that like button, as I was saying, so more people can build a smarter sneaker rotation. And actually drop your favorite essential down below in the comments so we can go ahead and see what people value. And yeah, let's go ahead and a little debate about that and tell me which one you're thinking about grabbing next. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want some more sneaker content that actually makes sense. And I'll see you in the next one. I recommend it because this would be a great one right here, as this will be telling you about dead sneakers so you can go ahead and avoid them in the future. I'll see you in that one.